right, all right. I got to come up with a better theme song. But we're back here with another ScatterBrian. ScatterBrian number 9. Number 9. It's currently October 8th of 2022. It is 9:38 in the a.m. here in 72 degrees El Mirage. And that's right, it's getting a little cooler. Feels good. Feels good outside. I love summer. I love summer because the days are long. There's not, the sun's out for a long time. It's usually warmer. I mean, it is warmer. But there's something about fall, when fall first hits. You know what I mean? And October has that vibe to it. For those of you that are sports fans, October's kind of like the collision of all the sports. You got NFL going, which I'm not a big fan, but I'll watch a few games. You got playoff baseball going, which is go Dodgers. Woo! Go Dodgers. Playoff baseball is always intense. And then you have the start of the NBA season. Go Lakers. I hope the Lakers make some waves this year. And then you also have hockey. So if you're a fan of the four, major sports, I mean, I'm sure there's some football or soccer going on somewhere, but if you're a fan of those sports, then it's all kind of clashing right now. It's beautiful. Not only is the sports, but we have weather changes, and it's getting cooler. This is my first podcast I've done under 80 degrees, I believe. So that's cool. I don't know the significance of 80, but it just feels cool. Allows us to do things in the evening out here in Arizona. Things we can't normally do in the summer months because it's just too dang hot. Got to go play basketball outside, get to carve some pumpkins and put them outside. Fun things. And that's what fall, autumn, is as the scholars say, autumn. Autumn, not fall. Are you tripping? In autumn, when autumn comes around, a lot of people talking about the trees, the leaves. We don't get much of that change over here, but that's okay. We at least get the weather change. And I've been thinking this week again, what do I want to talk about? Not the weather. I can't go on for 10 minutes about the weather. But I think change is a big thing I want to talk about. Now, change, traditionally in my mind, was always something so scary. I don't want to change. My mom even told me I wanted to stay in first grade because I don't know the things required in second grade. I wasn't ready to change. And she said, no, don't worry. They'll teach you the things you need to know in second grade. Change often requires faith, trust, and a positive mindset because the future, the next steps are unknown. But change is inevitable. Change is necessary. Change is required for the next step. And nobody can tell you when to change. Nobody can force change upon you unless you're a 6-year-old kid not ready for second grade. Then the system probably will tell you, hey, come on, pimpin', keep it moving. Keep it moving. You can't stay in first grade. And change is something that hits me deep. Because as cool as I may seem, usually I'm like a marching band inside. My brain is running at a march tempo. My heart is walking at beats that it shouldn't be. And Change requires me to let go of those things. Change forces me to look in the mirror and make the changes. And it's scary, you know? It's easy to get comfortable in something. You know, if you sleep on a bed made of stone, it probably sucks. But I'm sure after a while you can get comfortable. I'm sure after a while you can make it. You know, you can find the right way to twist your back or prop your head. And it's like, oh, this stone bed, you know, I can make it as comfortable as I can. And then to hear changes coming. Oh, what's next? A spiky bed? A bed made of acid? An acid bed? Who knows? But change is always scary. And brighter and better days are ahead. I can promise you that. It's easy to say, though, you know. It's easy to say these things. It's easy to say the cliches and the T-shirts and the bumper stickers. It's easy to say them. To live them, to execute them, is a whole other task. And right now, I'm going through that. Going through a transitional period. When I say that these ScatterBrian podcasts have been therapeutic, they sure have. They've got me off of my lazy butt. They've gotten me to do something that I like to do. And they came at a time where I needed something. You know, I haven't talked about personal things except my funny tickets and the goofy kids and the animals in the house. But when you go through real things in life, you need to be able to turn to things that give you joy, things that make you happy. Because changes are coming. Changes are coming. And it's scary. It's very scary, but we can handle it. We can handle it. Sí se puede. I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I remember that one. It was in a movie. If you know what movie it is, comment down below. But it was sí se puede, sí se puede. And yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh boy. So how's everyone's week been? You know, I'm always jumping on this mic saying, hey, here's what happened to me. Here's what my week was like. What's going on in everyone's world? You know, we're all dealing with things. We all have praises. We all have struggles. And it's important to remember that we all have peaks and valleys. I've heard a lot of emotional or a lot of uplifting, inspirational talks where people mention social media is so bad because we only show the good things and how great things are. And I agree with that. Nobody wants to see me post of me just sitting here struggling. You know, we want to see people happy. We want to see people thriving. But that's not reality. That is not reality. And if those of you that are probably in your 30s, you can remember back to the MySpace days. MySpace is when this kind of thing happened, when it started for me. This image of what the world is, the image of what happiness is, the image of what I needed to upkeep. And actually, it probably started way before that, when these damn Disney... Did I cuss? These dang Disney movies... Now I could say these damn Disney movies told us happily ever after. And all it takes is a little of this and it's going to be just fine. Well, what does that really look like in the real world? Because nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect. And thus everything requires effort, energy, change, adjustment, evolution. But it can be achieved. And I think social media is just a crazy thing. I quit it for a while and I think I was happy. But I was missing things from social media. I was missing interaction. I was missing seeing how my friends and family's lives were doing. It's a powerful tool. It's not all evil. It's definitely a powerful tool, though, that allows you to stay connected. I mean, think back to 40, 50 years ago. You just found out what happened to people through the grapevine. Or you knew somebody that knew somebody. I guess that's what the grapevine is. You just knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. And that's how you found out things. Now we have this device in our pocket that connects us to people all over the world. People we will never see again. Sorry. I hate to say it, but those thousands of friends you have, those 2.1 million followers, all the people you follow, you're not going to see all these people. So is it fair that the only thing they see of us is the good things? Which is why I'm going to launch a new platform. It's called Realism. It's a social media platform that you post everything about your life. The wins, the losses, the successes, the failures, the A's and the F's. That actually is not a bad idea. Don't anybody take that. The Realism app by Brian Williams. Realism. We're taking you down Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Oh, you too, Reddit. Who else is out there? TikTok. TikTok, your time is up, mother beep. I don't know how cool that sounded. It probably sounded dumb, but that's okay. The Realism app. Look for it in your iOS market, your Android, your Google Play store. It's going to be everywhere. Xbox Marketplace, PlayStation Network, Target, Walmart. I don't know. No, but how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? We all have things we can share. So I'm going to challenge everyone who's ever listening this far, and we're about 12 minutes into this video. Who's ever listening this far, please leave a comment. How are you doing? How was your week? And let's be real. If it was great, I will celebrate with you. And if it sucked, I will be right there to say I'm with you as well. I might even send you a funny joke in the reply to get that smile back. But let's get real again. Let's get real. I'm going to continue doing these ScatterBrian podcasts because this is my therapy. This is my chance to grow my YouTube channel, which is fun. It's my chance to talk, to get out these feelings that I have throughout the week. You know, bigger and brighter days are ahead. And I think we have to start realizing that, accepting it, rising to the challenge, whatever that challenge is. We're all fighting internal demons. I want to thank all my family and friends that have kept me positive and kept me going during this time, this difficult time. You know, it's great to have the support system, and you never want to seem naive to the people that love you the most. You never want to ignore or not listen to their advice, not heed their warnings. And I've tried to make a lot of people too happy too long. You know, for me, as long as you're happy and as long as you accept me, we're good. Sometimes you got to disappoint people, unfortunately. But if you disappoint the right people, You pray that they stick around. You pray that they always support you. And I know my system does. I know my family does. I know my best friends do. Wow, that was kind of somber. But looks like we've passed the 15-minute mark. I want to thank you all for listening in. Again, please comment. What can we talk about? Tell me how your week was. Tell me about your upcoming week. Tell me your favorite food that you ate this week. I don't care. Just let's talk. Let's get back to being a society without the fake filters and stuff. If you guys would like to follow me, I am on Instagram until my realism app comes out at right_arm_hexane, right_arm_hexane. I'm on the Facebook at Brian Williams. Again, until my realism app comes and obliterates all these social media platforms. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I hope that whatever changes and challenges come your way, you're able to rise above them and see bigger and brighter days ahead. Thanks for listening. Peace.